Good morning, everybody, wherever you are around the world. Let me try and readjust this here. See if I can get this going. Okay, so this is I'll try and get the camera position right. This is crazy. Now let me do it this way. This way's better, isn't it? Okay, so this is a 2-year anniversary of TBC. And wow, what have we achieved in 2 years? It's quite amazing, isn't it? Now, there's a lot of observations I have made in 2 years. And some of it is still going on now. Now, I don't know if you've just read the blog that's just went out on the blog, blog.thebillioncoin.info, and it talks about a lot of things on that particular blog post, okay? And one of the biggest things it talks about is people just coming on and going, how do I sell my TBC? Or when's the bank coming? And, you know, all of this stuff, and people repeat the same things over and over and over and over again. Okay? And I've said for a very, very long time, almost from the beginning of when TBC launched. Okay? If you don't know what TBC is, then where have you been hiding? Seriously, where have you been hiding? My name is William O'Toole. You can find me on Facebook if you have any questions. And I'll fill you in. I've built some websites around TBC and what it is. And it helps people and it educates people. And we even give away, I don't think we've got very much time left, but we still give away some Kringles, which is a small denomination of TBC, so the world can get some for free. But anyway, so TBC is a cryptocurrency, okay? But it is closed. It is not on the exchanges, and you all know why. Or if you don't, let me tell you why. TBC is peer-to-peer, okay? I've said that from maybe 2 weeks after me joining, and a lot of other people out there have major problems trying to understand how peer-to-peer works. Well, let me make it really easy for you. You're watching this video now. If you have interest in TBC, you message me by whatever medium. I can be found all over. And you go, what is it? And we start having a conversation. That is a peer-to-peer conversation. Okay? So you say to me you want to buy $50, $100, however much. You pay, I send. Simple as that. All you need is a wallet. So you apply, you get your wallet, which everybody will get. You pay your $10 fee. You know, $10 is what, a coffee a week for 2 weeks, something like that. It's $10, right? It's not a lot of money at all. You get that, you get your status paid. Once your status is paid, you can then start to receive the gift. You can start to buy TBC. You can even start to trade it almost to a degree. But I don't want to talk about trading too much because a lot of people have a big misconception about trading and TBC. So let's just cover the basics here, okay? TBC will make you rich beyond your wildest dreams, okay? It won't happen right away. Nothing happens right away, okay? So I want you to understand that TBC, in my opinion, is a 5 to 10 year plan. That's where your mind should be at, okay? A 5 to 10 year plan. You know, TBC very often gets compared to Bitcoin, okay? Because that's another cryptocurrency. That one's been going 10 years, okay? So Bitcoin is on all the different exchanges and everything else, but that took 10 years to get there, okay? TBC is only 2 years old, so let's give it a bit of time. Now, if you were very, very lucky, if 10 years ago you'd put $100 into Bitcoin and left it for 10 years, wow, how rich would you be today? Am I going to have to move the car? I'm parked up, so I'm just kind of waiting here. No, it's okay. So if you'd have put $100 in Bitcoin 10 years ago and you'd left it, you would have been okay. I'm going to have to move the car, aren't I? You want to move the car? Wait a minute, people. I need to move the car. Do I? No. Okay, maybe I don't. I'm just parked up on the roadside. Let's see. Is he waiting for me to move? I think he is. Wait a minute. Give me a minute, folks. Give me just a minute. Let me put the phone down a second, okay? Let's pull up over here. That should be okay here. Okay, there we are. So let me turn the engine off again. Right, so the whole point of TBC is to eradicate debt and totally change the whole scope of things, okay? So that you become a person that you can buy anything in the world. Car, house, jet, boat, whatever you want, okay? But here's the thing. You have to let your TBC grow. So if you buy $100 or even $1,000, you buy $1,000 today and you leave it there, okay? Every single day, the value increases, right? Now, we know, because we've seen it over the last 5-6 months. Look at all the markets, all the other crypto markets, okay? All the other markets that are on exchanges, okay? The price has been going down and down and down and down and down. Eventually, it'll start coming back up. Most of the time, it's going down, okay? Now, TBC only ever increases in value. It never goes down, because that's what we agreed to when we joined. So this is our currency. This is our investment. This is our money, okay? And we have got rid of a lot of people inside TBC who decided to take it upon themselves to try and sell it cheaply. Well, they're just stealing from themselves by doing that. But we've eradicated a lot of these people. Because once you start having people trying to sell something cheaper than everybody else, it has a big, big knock-on effect. Okay? Even if you don't see it, it's happening. It creates big cracks. Okay? So what we done is we found out who these people were, and we removed them. Okay? They were took out and they were blocked and they're gone. There's still 1 or 2, 3, maybe there's a couple of people left. But when we find them, we seek them out, and then we block them out from the sites. Okay? TBC needs to be protected. This is your children's inheritance money. Okay? Must be protected at all costs, regardless of where you are in the world, regardless of what your current financial situation is. Okay? TBC must be protected and never sold cheaper than the current listed price, which you'll find on the website. Okay? Now, it's important you understand this. Never try and sell it cheaply, because the last thing you want to do is have your wallet suspended, have your account shut off. You've bought money. You've bought TBC with hard cash. Protect it. Don't let it go to waste. Don't get your account blocked and shut off. Okay? Let me move on. Now, you've heard a lot of talk about the bank and the fiat bank, and when's the bank coming, and how can I use the bank, and what's the name of the bank, and how much can we... All of these questions are all irrelevant. Okay? And I've been saying it for a long time now. The bank comes when it comes. Okay? As it's stated on the blog, the bank are paying attention to what all the TBC members are saying. For all you know, there might be some employees of this bank in a lot of the TBC groups, and they're watching. They're paying attention to what people say, and they're watching the mentality of some people in TBC. And what you should probably consider is, if you were the bank, and if you were considering working with a partner, would you want liabilities in that conversation? Or would you want to remove the liabilities first? See, when you have such a large bank who wants to work with TBC, name undisclosed, it doesn't matter, okay? Then they're going to want to reduce any risk and any liability. And they might decide, right, we're not doing it anymore. We're not going to work with you anymore, because everybody's going there screaming and shouting and trying to sell this and that, and they're trying to make it cheap. The bank could just walk away. Now, if the bank decides to walk away, where are you going to be at? If you have no facility to use a bank, what are you going to do? Now, you're really going to struggle. Okay, you're really going to struggle unless you learn how to transact by peer-to-peer. And this is what I've been talking about from the very beginning. You must learn how to build relationships with people. You don't go about shouting and screaming, hey, I'm selling TBC, come and buy from me, come and buy from me, come and do this. No, that's not how it works. You have to become an attraction magnet. Okay? You must become an attraction magnet. And people will come to you and they'll say, I've been watching you, I've been following you, I want to buy TBC from you. People are watching you. They have been for a long time. You just can't see it. There's people out there that are watching what you post. There's people out there seeing what programs you've been promoting in the past. There's people out there building social profiles up of you right now based on what you post on Facebook, and you can't see it. I've been observing all of this behavior over the last few years, and let me tell you, there's probably a lot of profiles out there right now, and they are monitoring people's behavior, what companies they've joined, if they've had any success, what their mentality is like. And there's so many different things that all these people are doing. And you are being watched. So when you're posting fake news, when you're posting, come and join this business, when you're posting anything which really is not adding value to people's lives, then you are going to lose out because you're not adding value. And I said this once before, if you were applying for a job that was paying you $100,000 a year, what would be the reaction from the employer if they looked at your Facebook profile, your Twitter profile, your Instagram profile? What picture would they build by looking at your past posts, current posts, and everything else? What image would they build in their head? Would they still hire you? No, because a lot of people, a lot of employers now are coming to social media. As soon as you try and apply for a job, they're searching you out. They're looking for you on social media. They want to see what you're doing. And I don't think the bank will be far behind that, when it comes. I think they're going to start watching people. They're going to start seeing if they want to work with this person or not. Whether that happens or not, you'll see in due course. Okay? So anyway, let me move on a little bit more. So TBC is just over 2 years old. Now, in the last 2 years, I have seen probably 40 companies, online companies, burn out and crash and go. And they run off and they take everybody's money with them. Okay? I don't know if you've seen it. TBC is still going. They could have closed down after 6 months after making money. They could have shut down and went off the go. And it could have just been another one of those investments you put money in and lost. But no, 2 years later, we're still going. And that is very strong. So, what does that tell you about the strength and the power of TBC? We are still going. We are still here. And we're still doing what we always do, and that's educating people on how to eradicate poverty and debt from their life. Now, before I go on and talk much further, I've got a very busy lifestyle, okay? if you don't know, I have 4 little children. I've got 3 boys and 1 girl. The girl is just over a year old. The boy's aged between 4 and 8. We've got 3 bigger grown-up girls, and we're always doing things. Right, right now, I'm on the way to run an errand. I'm going to the skip to get rid of some car stuff, because we just replaced the downstairs bathroom and toilet and everything else, right? I'm always busy. But I always find time to do videos. I find time to talk to people. I find time to help other people. And along the way, people come to me and they want to buy TBC because they see how much time and effort I put into building TBC. And I've built things and built systems around what I do and everything else to help other people that don't have the skills. But you must become a teacher. And if you're not prepared to become a teacher, things again won't change. Okay? You have to learn that you must move forward to make money. Okay? If you just remain where you are, nothing will change. You must develop a different level of mindset in order to make more money, in order to increase your lifestyle. You must learn how to effectively sell TBC by having people come to you. And they're not going to come to you if you're screaming in all the groups, hey, I'm selling TBC, come and buy from me. No, they won't. It doesn't work that way. You may have found out yourself, and you may have found out that if you scream and shout in all the groups, people aren't going to, you're just going to sound like everybody else. You have to lead with value. Start a group, engage your group, talk to the people in your group. Why do you think I've got 2 groups of over 5,000 people each? I can't talk to 10,000 people, but I can do my best to talk to as many as I can in a day and help them where I can. And what always happens is these people come to you for help and advice, and they seek you out. And if they don't have a send button, they have a buyer, they're going to come to you to partner up because you've got a send button, I've got a send button. People come to me and they go, I want to partner with you. But then they want to partner with you, but they don't understand how to attract buyers, how to find buyers. So I teach them and I show them what to do. And they go out and they generate orders and they make money. But while everybody is sitting there waiting, complaining, arguing, fighting, when's the bank coming? When am I going to make money with this thing? How do I get the money? Blah, blah, blah. No, stop. Look on the site. There are a lot of resources on there on how to get paid today. There's so many different things. What I teach, I don't even think is on there, but I teach a lot of personal development, building relationships. And that is key in any business. People do not join a business because they necessarily want to. They join it because of the relationship they have with the person that's teaching them and talking to them and helping them and guiding them. And that's how the basic fundamentals are built in any business, online especially. 10, 20 different people might send you the same link to join a business, but you'll only join it from one person. And that's the one person who's probably spent more time with you, helping you, guiding you, shaping you, mentoring you, and you'll join through that person because that person's helped you the most. Do you see? This is how it all works. Now, I know some of you are probably saying I could have probably had a shave with a 2-year anniversary. I've just not had the time to have a shave yet. A little girl last night, she was up till 2 a.m, so I've not had a whole lot of sleep. It's 10:20 now, my time. I've got another 10 minutes to do wrap up the video, but I've not had time to have a shave yet. So just look past that, okay? Nobody's perfect. So the 2-year anniversary, okay, is very, very important because what it proves is TBC is still going after 2 years. A lot of other businesses have crashed and burned. Now, my advice to everybody and anybody who is watching this video right now, buy as much TBC as you can. Either one time and let it build up, okay? Because it will grow every single day in your wallet. Or you can buy so much per week, every week, if you want to. It's up to you. But you get a little bit less each week as the price increases. Okay? And let it grow. Do not be in a rush to sell it. Let it grow. I can teach you how to sell TBC. It's easy. But you need to also understand in the same sense that you've bought TBC and it costs you money. So to learn skills costs money. And some of the things I do, I charge for that. But a lot of the things that I do free. You know? You have to understand TBC is a business. It takes up a lot of time. And you need to pay people to give you or help you with the skills that you need. And that is the same in any business whatsoever. If you don't have the skills, you go to somebody and they'll teach you the skills. But you have to pay them so that they will teach you. Okay, it's just the way it works. Now, a few more things I want to talk about here. So there's a lot of people out there that have their wallets and they don't have paid. Well, you've got two or three things you can do. One, you can do a video to promote TBC. Okay, just like I'm doing a video now, you do a video to talk about TBC and how it's helped you. And underneath that, you put a little bit of description and text, and you put your registered email address. Once admin sees your video, which they do daily, they'll pick up your email address. They'll see you talking about TBC in a positive way. They'll flick a switch, and boom, the status will go paid. Now, you need to pay your $10 wallet fee. Okay, it's $10, like I said. It's $10. What can I say? It's nothing. I mean, I spend more than that every single day just buying a drink and something to eat and a drink and a snack. It's $10. Yeah? You'll pay that. The wallet will go to paid. It might take a week. It might take a month. It doesn't really matter. In the meantime, whilst you're waiting, start telling people what TBC is. When you have buyers come to you and they want to buy TBC and you don't have a send button, you can partner with a leader and the leader will share with you on a 50-50 basis, as was stated on the blog. You will see leaders always follow what it says on the blog all the time. They must, because they are governed by the rules and they will follow the rules. Anybody who breaks the rules, leaders or not, they will be cut off. Their wallets will be cut off. Their accounts will be terminated. And you don't want that to happen. If you've got any more than $5 in there, you don't want to lose it. Okay? And don't think you can just try and create another account, because there are things in place that will stop you creating another account. Because your wallet status will not be changed to paid if you try and create again without TBC looking into you. So be aware. Just don't have that happen in the first place. Okay? Follow the rules. And it's quite amazing, right? If I give you $20, are you going to sell it to one of your friends for $10? If I give you $50, are you going to sell it to your friend for $25 or $30? No. So why would you do it with TBC? Just because you don't necessarily understand the value of something, don't discount it and don't try and make it cheaper just because you don't understand how to take the money out. Now, you can be the richest person on the planet with TBC. You can buy everything you want, but you just need to devote enough time to learning the skills that you need in order to turn what's in your wallet into what's in your bank. And people will come to you and they will buy TBC from you, I promise you, if you do it the right way. 99.99% of people are not doing it the right way. 99% of people will not pay $10 wallet fee because they can't get over paying $10. You have to get over things in life. The more you sit and procrastinate and complain and whinge, the more you feed your brain all the negative stuff you're thinking about. If you send out negative thoughts from your brain, okay, the universe is just going to return them back to your brain in the same state you sent them off. If you keep telling yourself your life is boring, your life is crap, your life is no good, your life is broke, nothing's going to... That's exactly what you're going to keep reinforcing into your brain. And you have to learn to stop that behavior and stop those thoughts. If you want your life to get better, then you need to think better thoughts, because thoughts become things. And that's important. If you want to have a new car, okay, if you want to have a new house, if you want to have a new wife or a wife, okay, you would have an image in your head of what that person looks like. So you would put that person above where you sit the most often. So if you watch TV a lot, I suppose you could stick it on, above the TV. If you're in front of the computer a lot, you would stick the images of what you want in front of where you are. And you'd constantly look at these images, and the universe will deliver to you at the right time what you're asking it to deliver. But it won't deliver it if you don't tell it what you don't want. You want to be successful? Write the words, I want to be successful, and look at them 100 times an hour. Yeah. If you want to be really successful, here's what the really super smart people do. Record your own voice. Okay. And play it in your car. Don't put CDs on. You could record it on a CD if you want. And you would repeat over and over, I want to be successful. I want to be rich. I want to buy my car. I want to buy my house. I want to be in a happy marriage. I want to have 5 children. I want to have $100,000 in the bank account. Record that and play that in your car every single time you're in a car. Over and over and over and over and over again. And what will this do? It will positively reinforce the words that are coming out of your mouth and put them on your brain. Now, that might sound weird. It might sound bizarre. It might sound like, oh my God, I'm not going to do that. Well, here's the thing. If you don't do that, how are you going to reinforce what you want? How are you going to reinforce the words that are coming out of your mouth and going into your brain? See, some of the things I talk about and some of the things I teach and do, most people do not understand. But I assure you, if you do the things that I'm suggesting, things will change for you. And it won't happen right away. It will happen over time. And that is the way of life. Over time. Not instant. Not right away. So please listen. Listen carefully. If you want your life to change, then buy TBC from a leader. The amount is irrelevant. Once you see it start to grow, you're going to come back and you're going to want to buy more. But you're going to get less because the price goes up every day. So you get marginally less every single day as the price goes up. So I would suggest you buy as much as you can. Now, this video I will put on one of my own websites, and I will put the link out there, and I'll share that around as well, like I do. And if you need help, guidance, you need somebody to just talk to you about TBC, then I'm always around. When we go shopping, I stay in the car. I'm on my phone. When we go to grandma's, I go downstairs. I'm on the phone. I don't turn off, And when I'm not on the phone, I'm on this thing. I'm a vapor. I'm not scared to say it. We all need habits and hobbies and everything else. If you want to learn to be successful, you want to learn how to make money, you want to learn how to turn TBC into cash. If you want to learn how to buy TBC, there's lots and lots of questions you have. I guarantee you have a lot of questions, and most of them have already been answered. But in the event that you have a question that's not been answered, then I can probably answer it for you, because I've been in since day 30 or something. I joined about a month after. So if you have a question, then come and find me. William O'Toole on Facebook, the TBC guy, I think I'm called on there. But you'll see me when you type in my name. I'll also put details underneath this video. Come and ask me questions. Let me see how I can help you to make money. Let me see how I can change your life using TBC. Okay? So we're at 30 minutes, according to the car. So my time slot is up. I better go because the next one will be coming in. I'm around if you need me. Message me if you need me. And have a nice day. Bye-bye.